All right, it's Washaholic Wednesday, and today I'm going to talk to you about why you need to take the plunge and get going with your power wash business. So I know a lot of guys follow me that are on YouTube and our Facebook group that are just thinking about getting into the power washing business, and I just want to share with you why I think you need to take the plunge and get into it. But what I want to share is why I think those who are thinking about taking the plunge and getting into power washing and doing a service, or just starting any business at all, why you should do that, why you should get into business. And a lot of times I hear, and I just had this conversation for those of you guys who follow Bobby Walker, was down there last week and talking to him about this. But many of you have a job already and you're working for someone, and you feel a sense of security when you're working for somebody. I grew up as an entrepreneur. My dad sold power wash equipment stuff. I worked in his business for years before I started my own business, and I started when I was a senior in high school. But there were other entrepreneurial things I did before I even started my business. I'm not going to get into that in this video, but what I want you to think about is, and this is my philosophy when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and why I think there's a lot more control and less risk in your life when you are an entrepreneur. Many of you aren't used to doing this. You're not used to having all this control and having all these things that flow around, managing, and even if you don't manage employees, you're not gonna, but just managing all the different things that come in and managing multiple customers. And it can seem very overwhelming. Either you're good at sales or you're good at being a technician, usually one or the other. I'm better at being a technician and managing all the how to do things, though some might say I'm good at sales. I could be, I may be. But so a lot of you get into it, you think about, you want to know all these technical things, and you want to know how to get the customers, and how do I get out there and get going? Well, I want you to get over that fear and push yourself to take the plunge and get into business and do it, because the risk of working for somebody and being an employee is that you have less control over your happiness, over your future, and where you want to be in your life. Now, I get it that you can work for someone who aligns with your core values, and that works for you. I have several people that work for me like that. I get that too. But if you're able to start your own business and you have that desire to do it, and you take that plunge, then instead of having one boss, you really have multiple bosses, because you have several customers. So if you lose the one boss you work for as a job, now you have the obligation to go find another job. And if it takes time, or if you can't find it, or you end up somewhere where you really don't like, that's a problem. But if you're an entrepreneur and you have several customers, which are several bosses, and you lose one or two, or you lose 5 or 6 or 25% or 30% of them, you still have all those others to fall back on, and you have the opportunity to go build up more. And you have the freedom to decide who you're actually going to work for. You may not like working for everyone, or you may choose the type of customer you want to work for. So you're happier because you're more involved and you're more controlled with the decisions you're making that control your life and how you're benefiting from the income that you can make. So that's kind of what I want to share with you, and why I think you should take the plunge. And if it's in power washing, we can definitely help you. I'm gonna put a link below for Power Wash University so you can get training. That's what we do here at Power Wash University. And at Powerwash.com, we sell the supplies. So I'm involved with both. And if you like the content that I share here, go to our YouTube channel. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to hit that bell, because that's how you get notifications when we post videos to our YouTube channel. So anyway, I'm Mike Kennerlider, Dean of Power Wash, Power Wash University and Powerwash.com. I hope you have a safe and successful week. I'll see you next time.